Good morning, Belita. Welcome to another epic show of the Drive Times, brought to you by CMH Motor City. It's that big building at the end of Moffat Drive. I keep telling you about it, but keep watching the space because we've got a lot of things coming up this year. Today, we've got a very important guest on our show. And this guy's a car, he knows more about cars than me. He has one of only 2 machines in the country. But let's not delay. Let me introduce you to Vayan. How are you keeping?
Good, thanks. Thanks you for having me.
Only a pleasure, only a pleasure. For one, I mentioned something quickly. 2 machines. Tell me what 2 machines, one of 2, what do you have?
It's a mobile dyno machine where we actually test the vehicle's power and torque. It's been a hit in the country since a while, the previous owner, and since I've taken it over 6 years ago, we've been around the country with it.
Okay, and when you say mobile, how does it mobile?
It's a dyno machine that's built on a trailer, similar to the ones the guys have at the tuning shops, but which is based on the floor. Okay. This is actually built on a trailer, runs off your software that's used for the dyno machine, and you get the same readings. We calibrate it. Obviously, the calibrations are different from your fixed compared to your mobile. And yeah, we use it for all events, shows, and promotions.
All different ones. For those who don't know what a dyno is, what exactly does a dyno machine do?
Basically, you put your car on the machine, strap it up, nice and solid, drive it on the machine. So you're driving the car, but it's stationary.
You're driving it hard.
And you're driving it hard to get its maximum output. Okay. And you get your calculations done by the software. It gives you the torque, which is in Newton meters, and your power, which is in kilowatts.
Okay, awesome stuff. So how does one win, like let's say I want to put my car on the dyno, how's it tested? Which car, does it different categories?
Yes, we have different categories from your 4-cylinder, then your turbo cars, 6-cylinder, V8s.
All different kinds.
Diesel. So at each event, we have different classes for the events.
Okay, so the main reason why we actually, and the event we're talking about, is this big event that we bring into Motor City, Belita, on the 28th of May.
Correct.
Correct. And what is going to be happening at this event?
We're going to have a full, well, you can call it a 3-stage show, where one will be the mobile dyno, as I explained to you how it's done with the different classes. The second part will be the sound testing or SPL testing.
The sound isn't like the sound of vroom vroom or the
music.
How low can the bass go?
Yes, correct. That's the one.
Okay, a bass sound, okay.
Yeah, bass sound. You get your different classes as well. So a guy with 2 subs and a guy with 10 subs obviously will not.
I've seen them, 10 subs.
Yeah,
we've seen them.
We're going to be probably getting some of the cars which have world record statuses at the event.
Oh, lovely. And
different classes, different stuff for the vehicles that are. You get SPL and bass boxing. Your SPL is a burst of sound.
Okay.
It's just one burst. The guy can play it for 5 seconds and stop. And then you get your bass boxing where it's done differently with the doors open and they play for an average of 30 seconds and you get a reading. Very
interesting. It's very interesting. So yeah, so as you were saying, that one of the cars that's going to be at the sound of a good friend of yours as well is Josh.
Correct.
He's from the Rise Up Movement.
Yes, he will be there showing off his sound and let's see what's the score he puts up.
Let's see what he can do. Now, Josh is actually one of the guys, he's actually putting this whole thing together, a good friend of ours, too. And it's for the Rise Up Movement, but you guys are going to be seeing this show. You must come see it. Tell us a bit more. So the show, the day starts off with the dynos and the sound?
Yes, the day starts off early. We come up and set up. The guys normally come through from around 12, 1 o'clock, also weather dependent. As the cars on the dyno perform differently with cooler weather than warmer weather. And the guys with the sound, the numbers on the meter is affected by weather as well. Sometimes if a guy leaves his car in the sun too long, the interior of the car gets hot, it affects the number that he plays. So yeah, it's when the
it all boils down. It's not just put starts and off you go. It's a lot of
things. Yes, we will also have guys from the different brands there, advising the new and upcoming guys and girls on sound installations and what is the required stuff of certain vehicles. With sounds, it's a lot vehicle particular. You can't just say you're going to buy speakers from A and go and fit it on and it's going to...
No, definitely not. Definitely. So you say it's a 3-stage show. So we've got the dyno, we've got the sound.
And your show and shine.
Show and shine, I like that.
The show and shine is from your old classic, old school cars, right up to your ultra modern cars, where guys actually take time to either restore, or the ultra modern cars, it's been done to out of this world.
Carbon extras. And
Correct.
I'm with you, I'm with you.
So, a guy can take a car from your showroom floor and come back to you, you wouldn't recognize it.
No, we've got one car we want to put in there on the stance. We've got from CMH Select, Alan's car. It's an Audi that's been it's a RS3. It's been done out. It's been wide in body and the big tires. And
Yes, we also, again, in the show and shine segment, there's various classes, from your old school classes, classics, to your air suspensions, to your retrofits, to your graphics.
How many cars are we expecting?
We're expecting as much as possible. Being a charity event where we as Extreme Rides always get involved in, we try to get as much competitors for the event as possible. Hopefully we can achieve a good number and let the charity event raise the funds.
Correct. So just tell me, it's just for a charity event. How do I go about it? If I want to enter, I'm a guy on the side of the street. Well, not the side of the street. I've got a Dodge Charger or something, and I want to put it in the competition. How do I find out? Where do I book or pay or?
It's actually, entry is open to the public, so there's no particular registration and stuff. You can come on the day to the venue. There's forms for the different segments of the show. Fill in your form, pay your fees.
How much fees are we looking at?
Your dyno fee is 300 Rand per car, 2 consecutive runs. Your sound-off fee will be 200 Rand for 2 SPL or base boxing runs. And your show and shine will be 200 Rand for the event, for 1 segment of show and shine.
That's not a lot of money to ask for. I mean, and it's going to charity, and that's for the Rise Up movement.
100% charity.
Correct, yes.
So from our side as well, we do not take any admin fees or any costs. Whatever is made on the day goes directly to the Rise Up movement.
I know some of the guys in the restaurants, I've spoken to some of them. We're going to have some, we'll have some foods there where money will also go towards charities. I know that Miss Belitos are going to be there, the finalists, the women probably, which is nice. So guys, come have a look there. So it's on the 28th.
On the 28th of May at CMH Belito.
Hey guys, so that's it. Come and see us 28th of May, and then you can get hold of Veron at Extreme Arts.
Correct.
Correct, that's it. So we're on Facebook.
Yes, we're on Facebook, we're on WhatsApp groups, so
People can
it's
come
easy
through
to get hold of us.
Right, guys, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the show. Tomorrow, catch us down at Salmon Bay. Big beach cleanup. Come and have a look, do your part. Get a little packet, get some gloves. A lot of prizes. Women can get, there's hair vouchers, there's nail vouchers, there's restaurant vouchers. There's, the galley's giving, I think, 10% off the bill the whole day. There's just so much happening. From 8 till 12, come and see us. Until then, stay safe on the roads. Rock and roll.